Yo, what is up guys, Bimu here and we are back. And today I have a really nice battle for you guys. So, as you guys can see, I'm using a team with Zoroark in it. And yeah, you should be really excited. So, I've noticed something. I really love Zoroark, but I've never used it in competitive battling. Zoroark is a decent Pokemon, it's a pretty good Pokemon, and but it's not the best Pokemon. It's not like there are better Pokemon that, in terms of stats wise, there are better Pokemon. However, its ability Illusion is actually a pretty good ability, and I've never actually used that ability. It takes a lot of it takes a lot of strategy to use this thing very nicely. And in this battle, it works out awesomely. This is, as you can see, my opponent's team has it's a stall team. It's a stall team, and Zoroark is the reason I win this battle, mostly because I mess up. You guys will see. I'm not gonna spoil it, but yeah, this team is pretty much based on Zoroark and Terrakion. Zoroark is supposed to just masquerade itself as Terrakion to kind of lure in these Terrakion threats and then take them out. And by these threats are Latias, Slowking, and all these psychic type Pokemon that Terrakion can't deal with very well. Also got Landorus and Rotom because they're really good defensive combo and they work out very nicely with Terrakion. I have Sylveon because I needed a special defensive wall that can take these special defensive hits that Rotom can't take because Rotom is not that specially defensive. I also have Fortress because I needed a spinner, mostly because of the Sticky Webs. Since Terrakion has a Choice Scarf, its Sticky Web would just basically ruin its sweeping capability, so I had to run it on Fortress. Moving on, looking at my opponent's team, he has a Charizard, which is it's okay. I guess I can deal with Charizard. I just need to figure out what Charizard it is. Crobat is really interesting. I don't see a lot of Crobats in OU, so that's actually kind of cool. But then the four Pokemon in the middle are just tall. Sableye, which has a really interesting moveset that I've never seen before. I think it's common. I don't think it's common. I think it's uncommon, but people definitely use it. But I've never seen it before. I've never actually battled it before, I think. Slowking, annoying. Chansey, really annoying. And Crocoon. Now Crocoon is the bane of my existence. I really hate Crocoon because not everybody is ready for Crocoon. My team just definitely cannot deal with Crocoon at all. But you guys will see what happens. So let's get into the battle. I'm gonna lead off with my Sylveon, predicting him to lead off with not the Crobat, that's Sableye. But he actually ends up leading off with a Crobat, and I'm gonna switch on to my Fortress, predicting a Poison type move. But he's gonna go for the Taunt and then goes for the Brave Bird, which I'm okay with, I guess. But here I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch on my Fortress, but just because I can't set up spikes. And I'm going to go into my Terrakion, which is perfect because I get a free Stone Edge on whatever I want. And he decides to stay in. He doesn't want any of his other Pokemon to get damage. So he's actually now going to switch out to his Sableye. And I don't want to get burned so early, so I'm actually going to switch out into my Sylveon here. And I'm going to scare him out because I do carry the Hyper Voice, and Hyper Voice does a lot of damage. And as you can see here, I do go for it and do 30% to Crocoon, which is a lot of damage. But now he's gonna start setting up on me, and this is actually pretty bad because, as you can see, I can deal with Crocoon. So I'm actually gonna Volt Switch here, and as you can see, nothing is just happening. The thing is taking these hits like a boss. But this Fortress is actually very tricky because it's actually my Zoroark, and I'm gonna go for the trick here, give it the Choice Specs, and take a Chesto Berry, as he actually goes for Calm Mind one more time, and I basically lock him into the Calm Mind, and now he can't sweep me. So I'm gonna switch out here into my Rotom Wash, as he switched down to his Charizard, and I don't know what Charizard it is, so I'm actually gonna switch back out into my Sylveon here because they can tank hits from both Charizards very well. As he's actually gonna go for the Dragon Dance, and I'm okay. It doesn't really matter that much because Sylveon, as I mentioned before, is really bulky. Took that Earthquake very nicely. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice, does way over 50. He's gonna go for the Earthquake one more time, and doesn't do that much, but it does knock me out to a point where I'm really weak, and I really need that Sylveon. Now I didn't know that at the time, but I really need that Sylveon. If I would have played this battle again, I would have definitely kept my Sylveon, but you guys will see, losing Sylveon was just a big mistake. But anyway, I'm gonna switch out here because I can't deal with that Suicune. I'm gonna go into my Rotom Watch just because he can tank these calls, as he actually gets the crit burn on my Rotom, but it does not matter because Rotom is nice and bulky and I got the rest. So here I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch, as he actually predicts that and switches out into his Chansey, which is okay by me because I can send in my Terrakion and threaten him out again. So here I'm actually gonna go for the close combat just in case he wanted to stay in, because some Chanseys do carry the Thunder Wave, And if my Terrakion gets Thunder Wave, it will be so bad. But yeah, he's gonna actually switch out into Slowking, takes that close combat very nicely, and him we're gonna switch out into my Rotomosh just because he can take all these scalds very nicely. As you go for the Toxic, which is okay by me. Here I'm actually gonna go for the Rest just because my HP is under 50%, and I have this weird thing where I always go for Rest if my HP is under 50%. But it's okay because now I can just Volt Switch out of here and go into my Sylveon, I think. Yeah. End up going out to my Sylveon just because I needed. At the time I was trying to get it back up to full because I do carry the Wish and Protect. But like I didn't really care that much if it died. I just wanted to preserve it just because I might need it, and I really wish I could have taken a bit like more care of Sylveon because you guys will see. But he's gonna send in his Suicune again. I'm gonna go for the Protect here. He predicted that and it works out for him because now he has a free switch into Suicune, and I'm actually still at a bad situation here. I'm gonna go with the Heal Bell just to get rid of that Toxic, and I'm gonna go for the Protect here just to be able to take another Scald because he's gonna keep going for them because that's his only move. But yeah, I'm pretty much trying to heal up my Sylveon here. Here I'm gonna actually go for the Wish, but he actually goes for the Scald and gets the burn on me and knocks out my Sylveon, which is really, really bad. And now this is pretty much where everything goes downhill. I'm gonna send in my Rotomosh. I'm gonna go with the Volt Switch here just because I don't want to waste my Wish on my Rotom because he's already at full HP. So I'm gonna send in my Fortress, who's low at HP right now, especially after that Scald. Then the Wish will bring him back to a decent amount, and then I'll be able to go for the Volt Switch and actually knock that Suicune out. So yeah, that worked out very nicely. But now this is where it got really, really, really bad. You can't even believe how shitty this was. He's gonna send in his Sableye, his special little Sableye. He's gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is expected from Sableye. I'm okay with that, but that's actually my Zoroark. I'm gonna go for the Dark Pulse here. And I calculated, and the Dark Pulse would do much more damage than 41%. However, this is actually a different type of Sableye. This is a Calm Mind fucking Sableye. I was facepalming so hard because now I have no way of dealing with that thing. Like, he's gonna keep bulking up in special defense, and I can't do shit about it. And all my physical attackers will be stopped because he's gonna keep going for the Will-O-Wisp. So I'm actually screwed. However, I do come up with a very nice plan. I did do some damage calculations, and Terrakion can actually knock out Sableye with a Stone Edge if I can drop it to about 30%, 38%, 39%. So that's my goal right now. So I'm gonna keep switching out here, trying to make him not go for the Recover when he's about 30% and get a free switch into my Terrakion. That's pretty much the plan. He's gonna keep going for the Calm Mind, keep setting off on me, and it keeps getting worse. I'm actually gonna go for Spikes here because I do need a free switch into my Terrakion, so I decided to fodder my Fortress. So he's gonna go for the Shadow Ball here, and I'm gonna go for one more layer of Spikes. I'm basically trying to stall here. But looking at his HP, I know that he's gonna go for the Recover, so I'm actually gonna go for the Pain Split just because I do carry that. And this is pretty much really, really good because now he knows not to go for the Recover anymore because I'll just Pain Split and steal his HP. So I'm gonna go for his Pain Split one more time just in case, but he actually does the good move here and goes for the Shadow Ball, which is perfect because now after the burn, he's at 38 HP, which is exactly what I need. I send in my Terrakion, he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, I get burned, it's okay though. Stone Edge misses! Stone Edge misses! I almost killed myself at that point, like, you can't even believe. I had this beautiful plan and it failed because fucking Stone Edge missed. He has been Will-O-Wisping my entire team and he hasn't missed once. He hasn't missed fucking once, and I missed my Stone Edge. I really, really wanted to kill myself, and I'm going for the Stone Edge here just out of frustration because I don't know what to do anymore. Like, I have no plan. Like, my plan has been foiled by a random number generator, man. This shit sucks and I really can't do shit. I'm just going for these Stone Edges, hoping that maybe I'll get a fucking crit or some shit. But no, he's gonna keep recovering. I'm gonna keep going for Stone Edge, and I actually missed this one, and at this point I was just pulling out my hair. I was really, really mad. But I'm gonna actually switch out to my Landorus here out of pure frustration and misguidedness. He's gonna go for the Shadow Ball, does a lot of damage. And I'm actually gonna go for the knockoff here because I don't know, it doesn't matter. I knew that I was gonna lose this battle, because there is no way. But he's actually gonna miss his Will-O-Wisp, which is so good, and I'm gonna get a critical hit on that knockoff. So my luck is actually just turning back. It's so beautiful. I almost cried at this point. But he's actually gonna end up burning me. But who cares? Because he dies. Oh, that was actually the best moment of my life, man. I was actually so happy when that happened. But I guess my luck turned around. Very glad about that. But now I have that Slowking to deal with, and Slowking and Chansey are actually pretty annoying because he can just heal up and with both of them, and he can just stall my burns and toxics and all that crap. Not only that, but Slowking gets regenerator, so he can just keep switching out and getting free HP by doing nothing. So pretty much I'm in a pretty bad situation. So all I need to do is actually bring in my Zoroark while his Slowking is like there. Now if you guys notice in the area where my Pokemon are shown, Landorus is actually my last Pokemon right now, meaning that if I send out my Zoroark, he's gonna look like Landorus, which is actually perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep sending in my Landorus, make a habit of showing him my Landorus, and that I'll keep sending it in just as death fodder, and then hopefully send in my Zoroark and maybe try to trick him into believing that that's my Landorus and not Zoroark, and then go for a Dark Pulse and knock him out. Now I'm sorry if that confused you, but you guys will see what I mean. But this is my actual Landorus here, and I'm actually gonna go for the knockoff to knock off the Chansey's Eviolite. But he's actually gonna switch out to his Slowking here, but which is okay. I'm gonna go for the U-turn, get the hell out of here, go back into Rotomosh, and he's gonna go with a Slack Off, which is okay by me. Does not matter. It's alright. Now I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch, and this is just. Oh, sorry, I'm going for the rest here. I forgot my HP was under 50%. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the rest, and then I'll try to wake up and go for the Volt Switch. And hopefully, as I mentioned before, try to get in my Zoroark, disguised as my Landorus, and try to knock him out. So yeah, he's gonna keep going for the Scald here as I just try to wake up, and I keep clicking that Volt Switch button, but it's Rotom just sleeping on me. And he's gonna continue going for the Scald. He's just basically trying to stall me here. Now, I'm gonna actually wake up, go for the Volt Switch, which actually fails to kill him. I really thought it might kill, but no, he lives with 5%, and of course he's gonna go for the Slack Off. And as you guys can see, this is actually my Zoroark, not my Landorus, and he thinks it's my Landorus, but it's actually not. I'm gonna go straight for that Dark Pulse and knock the shit out of him. Now if he would have been paying attention, he would have known that Landorus has way less HP than that. But Zoroark does not stop here. I do carry the trick, so I'm actually gonna go for the trick one more time and take away this thing's Eviolite. And yeah, Zoroark just won me the battle. It was actually a pretty frustrating battle. I'm just gonna be honest, it's actually pretty long too. It was actually like 73 turns. This is not over yet. This is like not even the beginning. But yeah, at this point I'm the one who actually makes this battle a bit longer, just because I was trying to get my Rotom to wake up early and go for the Will-O-Wisp, just to kind of stall the Chansey out, because I don't want to risk like my Terrakion failing to knock it out. So I do end up making this battle way longer than it needs to be, honestly. But yeah, it's pretty much a good game for me. I'm just gonna speed this part up. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this long battle. I think it's like what, 13 minutes now. Wow, shit. Hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos. As oh yeah, I did promise you guys a Samurott video. I will put that up sometime, but it's probably gonna be a random video with a battle, just because Samurott is garbage. You guys will see what I mean. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, I'll just say it again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.